Hi, my name is Not Important, and I'm making a beat 'em up. It is called Hot Worlds. Ever since I was a young boy, about 21, this game has haunted my dreams every night. I've been cursed to toil at my desk for an eternity, or I guess until it's finished or until I give up. So I finally started in January, and I'm going to show you what I made. Hot Worlds is a beat 'em up for the modern age. The most important thing about it is that there are 9 playable characters, and each character's moveset can be fully customized. If you've ever played God Hand on PS2, it is kind of like that. But since they can all be customized, there has to be a ton of moves, right? All characters share some moves, but there are 5 different types of special moves, and each character can only use 2 of the 5 types. So that way, each of the 9 characters, they have a bunch of possible unique movesets. So it's kind of like Pokemon in that way, I guess. So the second important thing is that there are 3 game modes. There's Adventure Mode, which is kind of the standard beat 'em up mode. It's a story. It's not quite linear. There's some branching paths, and they can lead to multiple endings. So then there's Arena Mode, which is versus mode with PvP and PvE. There might be a couple different rule sets you can do, like tag team or team battle with up to 4 players. And last, there's arcade mode, which is a series of random areas and random enemies, semi-random. Like there's the first world, and then that has a set of enemies, and then the second, and that has permadeath. And there's you'll have moves and items as rewards for beating, and then they'll be somewhat randomized. So I guess the kids are calling that roguelike these days. So it's important to me that I get kind of bored with beat 'em up combat, because I love beat 'em ups, but a lot of the time the combat devolves into button mashing. There's just a ton of enemies, and you go in and they kind of stand there, and they come up to you and attack sometimes, and you go up to them and you get your 100 point combo for hitting them without getting hit yourself at all, and that to me gets old real quick. So to counter that, I'm taking a bunch of mechanics from 2D fighting games and trying to duct tape them onto 2.5D. Stuff like there's a bunch of variable knockback, really close attention to the frame data of all the moves. You'll have guards and dashes and air dash. The enemy AI is more complex. You can cancel moves into combos, stuff like that. And before you get in the comments saying that's a pipe dream, you're never going to deliver on all that, you need to scope creep, that's all pretty much done already. The mechanics are there. Mostly what I need to be doing now is fixing bugs and making content and polishing. There's a couple things like the canceling system isn't totally there yet for canceling into combos. Part of it is just that I need to polish up all the frame data for all the moves, but and there's maybe half of the moves that I want to make in the final game, so I make a bunch of moves. So about this channel, I'm going to show you how things are going. One thing I'm not going to do is make it pretty for you. I'm going to show as often as I can, bugs and all, because I don't care. I think a lot of people don't do that on YouTube. They like to put their best foot forward, and sometimes they show the craziest bug where the guy's spinning and flying into the air just to get a laugh, a little self-deprecating joke. But no. I assume it's because people are embarrassed by buggy, awful code, but luckily I am incapable of feeling shame. I'm just gonna leave all the bugs in, and I'm gonna record it how it is, and I'm gonna throw it up. Hopefully this will make you feel better about yourself. If your game is a buggy mess, don't worry about it, man. Everyone who's ever made software has dealt with a buggy mess at some point. Especially the more complicated your stuff gets, the buggier it's going to be in the middle. And, people should show that off more often. Hey, look at this. Look at the physics. I'm sliding around, man. Look, this should work, but it doesn't work at all. What's going on? Let me get in there and fix it. So, yeah. If you see a bunch of horrible bugs, or bad design decisions, I want you to get in those comments and tell me how stupid I am. And I'll tell you, I already know about that, whether or not I actually know about it. So maybe I'll make a video fixing it later. It's a big maybe. Maybe I'll never fix it. What are you going to do about it, buddy? So I'm not going to cut stuff out. I'm not going to put a little thing saying everything is subject to change. That's like super obvious. This is a devlog, development log. Development, you know, it's being improved. It's being created. It is in development. So clearly I'm going to keep developing it, right? So if you watch the very first video and then ignore everything I post until it comes out, and then you go on like a hate campaign when it releases, and you're like telling everybody, oh, don't buy that game, it's a buggy mess and it's totally unfinished and it looks like crap. Yeah, I'm going to track you down in real life, and I will get in your face and have a very aggressive talk about how that hurts my feelings, and I'd like you to please cut it out. So I hope you're enjoying the main menu AI demo fight. Let's make a game of this. You see how many horrible bugs and poor design decisions you can spot, and get in the comments, and whoever can tell me the most stupid things I did, you will receive the reward of me replying with 3 clapping emojis every time somebody tops the last one. So get at it.